Saturday morning to all of our people out there on the airwaves. This is the Let's Be Clear radio show live here on Restream's live app, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We like to
Yes.
welcome everybody in. I see Christina's there, Dexter's there, Lewis is there. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Um, Unfortunately, we have to bring you guys news first before we get into hot topics and all things. Let's be clear. So, we want to send our prayers out to all of the people in California that is affected by the wildfires out there. I've
Yes.
been watching the news and it's real crazy. Like when you look at the news and you look at some of those neighborhoods, the before and the afters, it's like devastating. It's unbelievable. It's something like out of a movie.
Yeah.
Like the next day, what is that movie called? The Day After Tomorrow.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
know what you're talking about.
horrible, and a lot of people have lost their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, very well. They haven't really totaled up all the lives lost because they say it could be more. When they're
Mm-hmm.
able to go into these neighborhoods and really see what's really going on out there. But it's just crazy. So if anybody got a praying bone in their body, pray for the people for California. I got some cousins that live out there, and so far so good. No bad news from them. They still there. They still got their places and stuff like that. But for all the people that I don't know, it's just devastating.
It is.
I
So
just
prayers out to all of them, everyone involved.
yeah.
People who have family and friends out there, prayers to everyone.
Yeah, that is crazy. It's bad when you see your fellow Americans like stuff something like this can happen to us too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not wildfires on the East Coast. I mean, on the West Coast, it happened this summer here, but fortunately, it wasn't as devastating as it is out there. And I think they said the last fire that was set by a person, and
Mm-hmm.
allegedly they caught this person. So
Yeah.
you know, you don't know. Like you wake up, like the little things that we take for granted mean so much to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And little things like a shelter over your head. Some people, you know, they think just because you have a job and you can pay your rent, that's all. That's all you need. But you
Yeah.
need more empathy for other people that don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are less fortunate than us, and then there are a lot of people that are fortunate, more fortunate than we are. But then something like what just happened in California can humble a person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many celebrities have lost their home. I'm sure there was a few, and
It was a lot. Yeah.
there was a few that came pretty close to it, but didn't get and sometimes people take for granted life, and
Mm-hmm.
we need to we need to be just a little bit more humble in life and and know from which our blessings come from, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just it.
That
And then
appreciate our blessings. Yeah.
absolutely, even the little things. That's why I was talking to somebody. I can't remember who I was talking to. I know it was a friend, but I was telling them, we have to thank God for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And
Mm-hmm.
they was like, "What do you mean by that?" I said, "You thank Him for the good because the good is what we want. You thank Him for the bad because the bad could have been ugly,
The bad are
meaning
lessons.
that you didn't have to wake up this morning. That
Mm-hmm.
would have been ugly for your family. You know what I'm saying? And you thank Him because you have the ability to feel sad, happy, mad. You know what I'm saying? Some people have no feelings. So that's what I
Yeah.
mean by you thank Him for the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Well, the bad and the
Yeah,
ugly is there to teach you things, to give
absolutely.
you lessons to learn so you could get to the good. So
Yeah.
to humble you,
And
like you said.
yeah. And then there was another. massive fire here in the Bronx in New York,
I
over
heard.
by Wallace Avenue in the Allenton section of the Bronx. The
Mm-hmm.
whole like it's multiple buildings that are connected,
Yeah.
and my understanding the roofs, the whole roof on all of those buildings got and the top floors were demolished, and I don't
Mm.
think people are able to go back into their homes. So the Red
Anybody
Cross.
got?
It's just hard. Like I don't wanna sound churchy today because I don't want people to judge me because I'm not judging others. And I'm still a work in progress because I still smoke cigarettes. I still drink. Here's my Lady D glass just in case y'all didn't know. And I still cuss from time to time. But I remember growing up and my mom would go to church and she would always say, God is soon to come. God is soon to come. And nobody knows when he's gonna come because he's gonna show up when he sees fit. And I remember, there was a thing in the Bible where he destroyed the world before with water, and they said the next time he comes, it's going to be with fire and brimstones. Now, if you
Mm-hmm.
look across the country, there's
Mm-hmm.
fires everywhere. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And if that's not a sign of
Mm-hmm.
the Bible being fulfilled, then I don't know what is. Because I also seen something on Facebook earlier this week that said, for all you people who thought that the Bible was a fairy tale, and then it had the
Mm-hmm.
pictures of everything burning down, and it's kind of scary because you see, like, you hear people say all of these things, and then you start seeing these things
God.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a wake up call, like, well, what am I doing? What am I, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of grab you by your ankles and say, listen, you need to pay attention a little bit more to what's going
Mm-hmm.
on in the world. And yeah, that's my note on it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be too churchy because I don't want to be judged because I don't judge people. But people have a tendency to be on social media, and because you're saying things, they tend to judge you on what you're saying. So because I still drink and smoke cigarettes and cuss from time to time, that doesn't make me no better or no worse than anybody else. We all bleed the same color blood. You might have a little bit more than me. You might not have a little bit more than me, but that doesn't make it any better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. So with that being said, Nikki, how was your week?
My week was great. Started a new job out here, so I really like it so far. So everything seemed good. It's just cold.
I seen the picture you were showing off because you got your own little thing going on out there. I was like, okay, okay, whatever. So every time I turn around in the office well, I share an office with doctors that read, it's a microscope room where they
Mm.
read whatever, but most of the time I'm in there by myself. But I noticed that they're starting to fill it up with a lot more stuff. So I'm like, okay, so what are y'all trying to do? What are y'all trying to tell me? Are y'all gonna kick me out again? Because this
Or
time I'm
you a
gonna
store?
retire.
You in
I'm
the
not,
storage room?
yeah, you put me in the storage room and all of that type of shit. But I'm thankful to have a job. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
complain too much. But it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
but so did this is what I like about what we do because we can follow other stuff and talk about it and have our
Mm-hmm.
own opinions on it. So I was watching little clips of President Carter's funeral. May he rest in peace. And they had Obama sitting next to Donald Trump. And so the memes that went out was crazy. They like the back and forth conversation, what they could have been talking about,
Yes.
like Trump asking Obama, President Obama, are you going to show me your birth certificate so I can really see if you really from America? Shit like that. And then they had one with they was chuckling it up, laughing about whatever they was laughing about, and Kamala Harris turned back and looked at them like, like when people
Y'all
posting,
laughing at this?
yeah, like it was crazy. But they said that it was a good, it was a good thing to see all five. It was five uh, former presidents that were at attendance, and
Mm, okay.
like I said, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
There's a couple of more rest in pieces. I'm tired of saying rest in peace.
Rest in peace, right?
It's like it's horrible. You know what? Let's skip that for right now. Let me give a super duper birthday shout out to my niece India. Yesterday was her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday, Indy. I want to give a big, huge shout out to my mom. My mom's birthday is on Monday. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
I know that she's not going to see this because I told her I don't want her to watch the show because sometimes the show go left. So, um, yeah, so that's that. And also my friend Lee, her birthday is on Monday. Her and my mom share the same birthday.
Happy birthday.
On Tuesday is my cousin Joshua's birthday. So happy birthday to you when it comes, cause it's almost time for y'all to wrap it up because y'all already know what's the season that comes next.
Oh God. Well, I got
Yeah,
something. Happy
we
heavenly birthday to my mother. It was on
okay.
January 9th.
Happy birthday,
And
happy
ain't
birthday.
today Mary J. Blige's birthday?
Yeah, today is Mary's birthday. Happy birthday, Mary. Who else? Is somebody else's? Oh wait, I can't forget about my dude. My
Yes,
dude's
you can.
birthday
I was
was
waiting
on
for you to
January
say something.
8th. Happy belated birthday to Robert Sylvester Kelly. It was his birthday. And yes, I said his whole government name because
Right? I was
I
like,
know his whole government name. And I was looking at on Facebook today and they keep repeating this one conversation that Tyrese had when he was being interviewed, and they asked him who was the king of R&B, and he said R. Kelly. So the capture for that whole video was like, why is this still trending? And it's still trending, and it's going to continue to trend until you guys, all right, until y'all
realize it.
free his music. Until y'all free his music. Like I said, if what he did, he was found guilty of doing it in a court of law, he is serving his time. That has nothing to do with this man's music because his music stands alone. You know what I'm saying? Because not only did he write and produce for other people, but he made great music. Regardless of whatever you feel about him personally, it shouldn't have nothing to do with his music. And another person that I wish they would set free is Chris Brown because we talked about this before. Chris Brown went over to Africa and did an incredible show. And the
Mm-hmm.
people over there embraced him like he was king. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And y'all need to like we need to stop selecting and picking who we cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people do a lot of things out there and we don't
Behind
cancel
closed
them.
doors.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Behind
You
closed
might
doors,
be
when doors open, y'all surprised and stuff like that. That's like they didn't remove his music, R. Kelly's music off of the streaming places, but the radios don't play his music anymore. But yet, because and I heard one radio personality from 94.7 The Block say that she's not about to go in and delete all of Bad Boy's music because it's too much music to delete because Bad Boy ruled the 90s. Okay, so did R. Kelly. Y'all
mm-hmm.
can't find a way to, you know, put his music back in and play it on the radio, but y'all can still play Bad Boy. And, innocent until proven guilty. Of course, that's what they're going to say. Diddy didn't do it. And a lot of people say Diddy did do it. Did he do it? Yes, he did. But anyway, and a fact that I was making with a friend that I was talking to last week is when, Diddy, when the lawsuit came about with Cassie, and he said he never did anything on blah, blah, blah. And then he paid her all of this money. And then months later, the video came out and he came back out and apologized. So if you didn't do anything, then why are you apologizing?
Mm-hmm.
That's why sometimes they say when people tell you something or when victims say something, then maybe we should take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody, like everybody do, make up lies and stuff like that because they just want to be up that 15 minutes of fame or whatever you call it. But not everybody is lying. If you, like I said last week, if you got 10 people telling you it's raining outside, then take an umbrella
Yeah.
because chances are it's raining. But one person you'll be skeptical. Let me look out the window and see if it's raining. But yeah, so that's the thing with that. So yeah, they don't want to mute Bad Boy, but they muted Kelly, and they tried to do it to Chris Brown, but Chris Brown was like, you know what? I don't need y'all.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this whole ride on my own, and he did, and he is very successful. And my hat goes off to him. Thank
The
you, Chris.
thing is, a lot of people don't realize that they are fans of people that could be horrible people. We don't
Absolutely,
know. And if we stop idolizing people, that's another thing we need to stop doing. You being fans to somebody's actors, actresses, singers, poets, politicians, whoever, and you think they do no wrong, they're people too. They sin just like
absolutely.
everybody else. You don't know what they do behind closed doors.
And some things you do know what they do behind closed doors because
Mm-hmm.
what's done in the dark eventually
Talks to the
comes to
light.
light. And that's like with these politicians now, like you don't know who you can trust to run your city, your state, your country, because they all are doing so much dirt that it's even hard to believe that how did they win?
Because they all got a price. They all get
Everybody
paid
got a
off.
price.
They
That's
all, yeah, and that
everybody.
shouldn't even be allowed in politics.
Absolutely. Everybody got a price. This
Hmm.
thing tastes horrible because I brush my teeth before. So
Oh,
it
so
tastes
you
like
taste
toothpaste.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So if I make a face after I drink it, because I'm going to still drink it, I'm not going to throw it. But yeah, and,
It's
and, and
funny.
that's the thing.
Hmm.
Everybody, and a lot of people are like, oh no, you can't put a price tag on me because I ain't gonna do. If somebody offered you millions of dollars to do something out of the norm, you're not gonna do it.
It's like it's funny you mentioned it. It's like that whole um um case that's going on with Skip that used to have a show with what's that football player that got a show now that interviewed Cat Williams? Shay.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon, yeah, he skipped that woman that said that he offered her 1.5 million to have sex or whatever, and everybody like, why would he offer 1.5? Why where he get that number from? Why he started so high? Da, da, da. Like you said, everybody got a price. You don't know what he offered in that 1.5 million. You know what I mean? People,
$1.5 million to have sex with him.
yeah, that's allegedly.
Okay, let's do
That's
the
what
math,
she.
right?
That's what she said.
Let's do the math. Now,
Hmm.
I have been on my job. As a matter of fact, come Thursday will be 35 years.
Congrats.
I have not made $2 million in that whole time. Not even $1 million in that whole time that I've been working there. So 5 point how many million to have sex with Shannon Sharp?
Not Shannon Sharp. Skip.
Skip. Who Skip?
Shannon Sharp used to have a show with this white guy named Skip. It was a show.
Oh,
So Skip
oh, Skip
Skip
is
is
a
the one that allegedly offered her 1.5 million to have sex or whatever like that. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, that's full of shit," because 1.5 million, a lot of the women gonna take that. You know what I mean? To help you out. But some people said that she claimed that she had cancer at the time. So who knows if that 1.5 million was like for a period of time added up to help her with her,
that's a,
treatments and stuff like that.
so
You
now
don't know
now
what
I have
that
a problem with
1.5
it.
million entailed and all that stuff. But they claimed that she refused the money. So a lot of people was like, that's bullshit. She didn't refuse 1.5 million and he didn't offer her 1.5 million.
Because I was going to say now I have a problem with that. Because here's this lady that's fighting for her life.
Hmm.
Let's hypothetically speaking, if that
Yeah,
was true,
allegedly, she allegedly
allegedly,
claimed she had. I don't know if
she
it's
had,
true or
if
not, or
she
she
did
said
have
it to
cancer.
tell
You
him,
mean
no,
to
I don't
tell
want to
me?
because I have this problem. You know what I mean?
You mean to tell me that he would go after her and offer her money, knowing that she didn't have money for treatment, to have sex with her? Now that's a disgusting person.
Allegedly, that's what
Allegedly,
she.
that's true. Now I don't know
Mhm.
who Skip is, and I don't know who the
So
lady
what?
is,
Yeah, it's just
but
people
if
talking.
that's
Yeah.
true, that's crazy. Because
Mm-hmm.
if that's the case, you know, if you're in a position to offer somebody 5 point whatever $1 million, then
One
you're in a
point five.
position to 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're in a position to offer somebody $1.5 million, then that means that you're in a position to help them out. If you
Mm.
know that they have, okay. So my next question is, which we probably won't know the answer to, but is this a random person or was somebody
Mm-mm.
that you knew?
She worked there. I
Okay,
think she
so
was a
there you go. So
their hairdresser or something like
that was
that.
somebody that you knew,
Uh-huh.
and you knew that this person was battling cancer. You know what I'm saying? A donation to the cancer research that will help them. You know that he's a disgusting person, so I'm glad. Allegedly, if that happened,
Allegedly.
and
Yeah,
she
we
turned
don't know
him
if it
down, good
happened or
for
not.
her. Kudos for her, because you
Mm-hmm.
don't do that to somebody that's sick. Oh, I'll help you out, but
Allegedly.
you gotta have sex with me.
Hmm.
I mean, in other words, that's what he was saying. I'll help you out, but you gotta have sex with me.
Have sex. Yeah, like I'm not just gonna give this to you. You don't have to give me something in return. Allegedly.
So
But
a
like I was saying,
prostitute.
when I read the comments, a lot of people were saying that allegedly she told him that she was sick so he could leave her alone. You know what I mean? So then
Oh, so
he offered her the money to do it. So that's why a lot of people thinking that he offered that money to help her out. You know what I mean? With her expenses and stuff like that. If you have sex, you know what I'm saying? Some like you said, it's still wrong regardless. But
I mean, the
that's
thought
what
of
the
it is
story
wrong.
allegedly is. Huh?
The thought of the story is wrong, whether it's
It's
true or
wrong,
not.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Either
That's
way,
crazy.
whatever the case. And the
Well,
crazy thing is, it happens a lot in the workplace. It's not just a high up type of thing. It's everywhere.
yeah, it is. I wish I could tell a couple of stories, but
Sure,
I don't know
you and
who's
me both.
watching. I don't know who's
Um,
watching, and yeah, I don't want the smoke to come behind it. Even though I wouldn't say names of people, but
but
if
they'll
I
have an
even mention the
idea.
story, they'll know what I'm talking about. So I'll skip
Mm.
that until after I retire and I write my book about the case, because that's gonna become another thing. But yeah, that's crazy because I do know people that have been propositioned on certain situations. You know,
Hmm.
just like, why would you want to have sex with somebody for money?
There's
Now,
a lot
don't
of
get me wrong.
reasons. It might not
Don't
be
get me
good reasons,
wrong.
but there's a lot of
You
reasons.
know,
Like you said, everybody got a price.
yeah, and that's just it. I believe that that is just the pure fact that everybody has a price, and a lot
And
of people.
that's the crazy part is that that's what people prey on is people who they know need it. You know, I'm about to get kicked out of my apartment or something. Oh, so you need a place to stay? Da 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 da. I can help you with this. Oh, really? I'm in my last end. My kids, I don't have nowhere to go. But you got da da da. You know what I'm saying? Are you
Right.
gonna do that to save yourself or your family, or are you gonna be like, no, I'll just deal with being homeless? You know what I'm saying? It's all a choice.
And then a lot of times, you know, especially if you're a female, if you're a single mother and you're a female and you know, you run into hard times like that, you would want, you know, somebody to help you. But when you have to go and live with somebody else and it's a male and stuff like that,
And they
now
want you to do
you,
other things. Yeah.
absolutely, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy, but
It's like, yo,
it
can I
happens.
just wash the dishes? Can I can I just cook every day? Why I gotta do all that? You know what I mean? You ain't my man. or you ain't
Yeah,
my woman, because women do it too to men. So that women in high positions, they do it too. So it's crazy.
yeah. This is a crazy world that we live in. There's so much stuff going on that sometimes I can't even bring myself to discuss some of the stuff because I'm disgusted by the stuff. Like, and I'm gonna keep promoting this until they do better in New York City with the
Oh
subway
Lord.
and let me know that this crime as is going down because I don't see it.
Yo, I still get news from, New York City, and they saying, yeah, the crime went down. Since when? Look
I
like it's going up. Since when? And I saw a video. Tell me if this is true or not. The congestion, um, fees and all that stuff.
people
It looked like it was nobody downtown.
no
There
no
was
no.
tumbleweeds.
Let
There
me
was
let me
tumbleweeds
tell you.
going across the street. I said, I've
I don't
never seen
know.
a
No,
tumbleweed in the city before.
no, I think that was a made up video because
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, people do have to go down to Lower Manhattan. But what they
Mm-hmm.
were doing was they were putting on ghost license plates and scratching out
Mm,
their license plate, beating the toll. And a lot of people got caught. A lot of people got arrested. Some people got their cars seized from them because
mm-hmm.
they was covering up the letterings or the numbers on their license plate. So when because if you don't have the how you call the easy pass, it costs
Mm-hmm.
more. So
Mm.
the people that don't have easy pass or whatever, they was blocking off their license plate. So a lot of people got arrested. So
Yeah, I
I
heard the
mean,
fines
and
and stuff.
like we were
Yeah.
talking like they should have known that something like that was going to happen
Yeah.
because this is crazy. This is ludicrous. Like every and then on top of them adding that $9 toll because it's a $9 toll, the bridges and tunnels went up too.
Went up. Yeah, it went up. Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, how the hell are we supposed to survive in a city that's already overpopulated, that's already
Overpriced.
cost too much everything is overpriced. You can't remember you can go to the Chinese restaurant and get 4 chicken wings and pork fried rice for $3.75.
What?
How about that shit is gonna be like
With a
$12?
soda. And a cookie. Fortune cookie.
Now they don't even give you fortune cookies no more.
No. And you
I'm
gotta
like,
buy
yo,
some
how
extra
the
soy
hell
sauce and
did
duck sauce.
Chinese food go up from 3.75 for 4 chicken wings and rice
Four.
to $12?
I could make my own rice and chicken for $12.
So the
Oh my
prices
God,
is
but
ridiculous. So like for me, right? I only have one job. I don't have nothing but that one job, and rent is high.
mm-hmm.
The only thing I kind of save that I'm trying to save on is food because I'm trying to learn how to cook for one person instead of cooking for four and five, what I was used to cooking for.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do cook for four and five, I find myself taking food to work and giving it away
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to throw it away. And then I noticed myself this week throwing food away. I was like,
Mm.
okay, this is what we're going to do. When I go to the store from now on, I'm going to break everything down and I'm gonna put 4 chicken wings because I can't eat more than 4 chicken wings anyway. I can eat three. I'm gonna start breaking it down so that I don't waste my food anymore. Because
mm-hmm.
even though for me, like I said, being single and living by myself, it's a little bit more easier for me on the food situation because I don't have to spend so much money on food. But I
Mm-hmm.
do spend a lot of money on food eating out. I learned
Mm-hmm.
not to buy coffee outside anymore because I can still make my coffee at home and
Coffee home.
you know
Mm-hmm.
like certain things that I do at home I don't have to do outside because I'm not gonna do it. But it's very, very expensive and for them to keep adding on and adding on, I feel sorry for the people. I'm glad I don't drive
But
because
the
I don't
thing
have to
is
worry about toll. I don't have to worry
that
about parking. I don't have to worry
mm-hmm.
about not moving my car because I can't find parking, and I'm
Parking.
afraid
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be out all night long trying to find parking. Now, when I
Yeah.
lived up top at Mount Vernon, we didn't have that problem because then we didn't have alternate side of the street parking. So you didn't have to get up and switch your car from side to side to side. Wherever you found the parking is where you parked your car at. But
You
living
right
down,
about that, because when I used to drive in Harlem, it took me like over an hour, maybe two, to find parking. That's after work. And I wasn't even close to my house when I found parking. I had
nah,
to
you gotta
go
park
all the
four or
way
five
far and
blocks
then walk.
down. That's just crazy. And then on top of that, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for parking if you want to park and keep the car.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta pay for
Mhm.
gas. You gotta pay these expensive tolls and stuff. Like it really doesn't make sense to have a car in the
Have a
city.
car in the city, yeah. But
Nah,
the thing is,
like
the city's it's more worried about making money than the citizens of the city. So they want us to. Sorry, us. I ain't no New Yorker no more. No,
you a New
they
Yorker
want
to
y'all.
DIE, bro. Don't even play.
They want this. They want the cities, the people in the city, to take the train after knowing everything that just happened, because you forced to use the train now. Because if you
Yeah,
don't want to pay the tolls and all that, you're
but
gonna wind up getting on the train. So now I gotta worry about all this other stuff that's going on the train.
so I seen that I was watching the news. I think was it this week was the first full week of the congestion prices. This lady said she'll walk 5 miles barefoot before she get on the train.
I would. I would walk it. I would get me a bike, or I will walk it. I will lose. I would damn sure lose weight by the summer.
Because I mean, I understand that they're trying to not they're trying not to send us in a frenzy over this train stuff. But if you look at the news every day, I mean, now the new weapon of choice is knives.
You saw they stabbed
So
up a trade worker.
yes, and my thing is this, right? First, it was the gun violence. Now it's knives. Like people are not. I think what they should do is they should have the same stiffer laws if you stab somebody as if you shoot somebody, because you can stab somebody and kill them too. So a gun charge is worse than a knife. But my thing is this: why are we? Why? I'm just trying to phantom. Why are people just randomly attacking other people for no reason at all? There's no conversation, bro. Like you just, I mean, I get that there's the people that are mentally ill that's walking around on the streets and stuff like that. But now my thing is this, right? I'm coming home from work or I'm going to work and something like that happens. Who's at fault? The city is at fault. So I'm suing the city because they lying to me and telling me that the crime in the subway has went down, and knowing damn well it hasn't gone down. Is if anything, it's higher than it's a higher level. But you're lying to the public just so you can get them to go down there on the subways and experiencing some type of like crazy crime
Trauma.
down there. Like
Hmm.
it's crazy every
They need
single day.
police officers on every station. All this money they getting, they need police officers on every station.
They
They
just
need
put this.
rails along the edge of the tracks, so nobody to prevent hopefully push being pushed. It's just crazy.
Listen,
It's crazy.
like I
Like you
tell
saw that
everybody,
story about the 70-year-old lady got attacked by those four girls. I think
yes,
it was on New Year's Day. She was going to
yes,
church.
yes, horrible.
Like, come on. So it's not even about being mentally ill or homeless or a
It's just
migrant,
there's
whatever.
a lot of
It's
mischief,
anybody.
evil people out there. And my thing is, like they're putting the police officers at targeted train stations and stuff like that.
It can happen
So
anywhere.
because the people that are committing these crimes, they see that you're putting the cops at these stations, so they're going to
They
other
go
stations.
somewhere else.
So what are we doing?
Yeah,
That every damn day I turn on the news, there's
it's
something
something.
happening in the subway.
Yep.
Or if not in the subway, somewhere on the street. Somebody's
Yep.
getting shot. Somebody's getting stabbed. This crazy man, and
Somebody
he's
get hit
there.
by a car. It's just, yeah.
This crazy man just yesterday went into the post office on 110th Street and try to rob the post office. Now you
Mhm.
know that's a federal crime. So you're
Yeah,
going to federal prison and you're going to be there for a long time. Why
yeah,
would you try to rob a post office? You're going to, because there's cameras everywhere.
everywhere.
Anytime you do a crime, and this is for you dumb criminals out there that y'all think that y'all not going to get caught, you're going to get caught. So sometimes it's best to just either not do it, or after you do it and you get away, you go on a little like running spree for 4 or 5 days, turn yourself in because they're going to catch you.
Well, sometimes I this is my sometimes I feel like they do these crimes so they could get caught because maybe they don't have a place to stay, or maybe this, or maybe they
No,
don't want to get deported
it's
or whatever. So
people are
they,
just
I don't know,
stupid.
cause
They're
it's
stupid
ain't no way,
because
bruh, ain't no way.
we, all right, so we do have the migrants here that are committing crimes because they were criminals back in their country. But we have our own stupid
Old
New
criminals,
Yorkers
yeah.
that's still out there. That, like, I don't understand, like, and
I
don't get me
think they
wrong,
want to go to jail.
I'm not judging, but I'm judging. When you get a certain age, all right, you might have ran them streets and did whatever you did when you was younger. But at what age do you say to yourself, enough is enough? I'm tired of living this life. Let me go live a better life. Let me go get a real job. Let me go take care of my family the right way. Let me be at peace. Because going in and out of jail, that shit is for kids. It ain't even for kids. It's not for nobody. But when you get a certain age and you do a crime, you risk the chances of being in jail till you die. Who wants to die in lockup? Who wants to die behind bars?
I don't even think it's about a certain age. I think it's about a certain mental maturity. When are you mentally mature to realize what you doing ain't right? It's not
Well, we
right for
know that
you. It's
some
not right
people
for
are not.
whoever.
Some people are just not going to get it. But my thing is this: let's say you 50 years old, right? You've been out there beating the system for 49 years. Now you're 50, and you still out there trying to beat the system.
Yeah, if you was never taught to not beat the system, taught what
But what about those
some people
people
need to be need to be relearned. I don't know the word, but
reprogrammed?
yes, reprogram. Thank you. They need to be reprogrammed because if you do the same thing over and over and over again and you don't know any different, not giving them an excuse, but you don't know any different, that's how you're going to live the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be mentally mature in order to change and say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to, I got to think about my kids. Da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I
about
don't know.
reprogramming your mind.
I don't know if that's gonna ever happen for some people because
No,
some
it's
people
not. It never happens. Some
just
people never get to change. It's sad, you know what I'm saying? But some people never get to change. And then some people are blessed to get to change. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, but just be
I was talking earlier, like when I was from the time that I was, I want to say 14, 15 years old, I was in the streets, hanging out whole summer, hanging out in the street. Some summers I worked, some summers I didn't. We just hung out in the street. Then I became a young adult, and then I started going to parties, and I was partying. I was partying Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I stopped and I started working, and in between working, and we would party on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I stopped, and then it was Friday and Saturday because I was working, and I'm like, if I don't get to go to another party ever again in my life, I ain't partied enough.
yeah.
That's not the type of lifestyle that I'm comfortable with living right now. I am comfortable with going to work, doing my little overtime when I need to do my little overtime. I'm with the going out to brunch with the girls, or going out to dinner, or celebrating birthdays, or even going
Hmm.
to a concert, or going on vacation. But that going
Hmm.
to parties and clubs and lounges and all,
Every
I'm not
day,
with
every week.
that.
Yeah.
That shit is not for me. And I'm not judging. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But that's not what my life's about. I'm not
Hmm.
going. And when I do go out, it's something planned. It's a party that's planned. Like T Rock and them have their party. Shout out to our brother T Rock. They
T-Rock.
have a party. he'll let me know in December he's having a party in April. And if I get tickets to go to that party, I'll go. If I don't get tickets, I won't go. Because a lot of times I don't want to go outside because it's too much
Mhm.
going on outside. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna I'm not gonna be a victim and then go outside I'm not gonna go outside, become a victim, and then cry later
Mhm.
when I can just stay my black ass in the house, relax, regroup for the weekend so I can get back to my grind on Monday. That's what my life is all about. I'm about to plan these trips so we can go away and have fun, and that's it. But I'm not with the going out to the club shit. That scene is not for me no more. I'm sorry.
And
You
that's
want to
the
go to
thing. The
brunch?
sad.
Let's go to brunch. If you want to go
And
to
that's the
dinner,
sad.
let's go to dinner.
And that's the sad thing is that the world's. I mean, it's the world always been on some shit, but it's so violent, it's so scary that you are a prisoner in your own home. A lot of people. So
Yes.
the way I applaud sometimes the people who still go out and live their life, but I understand what you talk about when it comes to priorities also. Like, that's not my priority to go out right now because I got bills to pay. I got that. But you should have fun. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't let fear make you a
Listen,
prisoner of your own home.
I'm not. I'm basically a prisoner of my own home by choice because I
Mhm.
choose not to go out.
Mhm.
Now, like I said, if we're gonna go to brunch, lunch, dinner, or go to a karaoke, maybe every now and then. But
Mhm.
all of these different clubs and stuff like that, I can't
Yeah, I
get
don't
with
kick
it
up. Yeah.
because I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to be a victim of somebody else's foolishness because there are
Mhm.
too many foolish people out there doing foolish things, and I don't
Just
want to be a
because
part
they
of it.
can. Mhm.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
because they
I'd
can,
rather
and
take
it's
a flight
random.
and go somewhere and party over there in another country where I know that we're going to be protected because we're going to be on a resort and they're going to protect us. We're protected there, but I just don't want to go to these local spots and think that I'm going to be safe there because I'm not. I'm not going to feel safe. Now my nephew, he's a party promoter, right? And I went to a few of his events in Brooklyn, and it's always a mature crowd. You know what I'm saying? There's no young people in there. Everybody, is around the same age group. So I never seen any like drama or anything going. And I was a little feared to go to Brooklyn at times because
Mhm.
Brooklyn's crazy. Everybody know Brooklyn is crazy. But his events they be nice, they be mature people. But you might catch that one person that don't feel like being mature tonight. They feel like being, you know what I'm saying? So that's the
Mhm.
thing that I fear. I don't fear about, oh, every time you go out something is because every time you go out something may not happen.
Yeah.
But it's just that one day that you might go somewhere and something happens.
Yeah. Well,
So
you never know.
yeah, that's how
You
life
gotta,
is.
yeah.
And
Pray
I
before
and
you
I'm
leave
on
the house.
some.
Pray when you
I'd
go to
rather be
sleep.
safe than sorry.
Mhm. That part.
Because I'm not going outside. What I'm going outside for? I go outside there. I gotta go to the store later. I'm going to the store and I'm coming back home.
But me too. I gotta run across the street, come back.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all it's about. It's about
Mhm.
doing what you need to do and getting back home safe. Because not everybody makes it home safe. Some
Yeah. So
people
be
out there
thankful.
don't even make it back home.
Yep. Yep.
I'm just I like I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking to my friend. She said she doesn't watch the news. I said, girl, you better watch the news. I said, because you don't know what the hell is going on when you walk outside your door. You can walk outside your door into a shootout anywhere in the country, not just in New York City, but anywhere in the country. You can walk outside your door into a shootout. So you watch the news before you go out your house, and you watch the news when you come back inside, because you never know what can happen, what you avoided and what you missed, because you avoided it by going out there into it, and you missed it when you got in your house. Or
Mm.
chaos can break out, break loose. But that's another subject for another time.
I want to give a shout out to those watching on Twitch and Creative Stream Live app and YouTube. I can't see y'all right now. because I'm on my phone. So whoever's watching, hey,
What? Why you didn't use your computer?
I can't get on there.
Oh, it doesn't want to
Yeah.
cooperate today.
Mm-mm.
Well, I should have had some more sangria. Y'all like my Lady D? My Lady D glass. I got this from my brother Wiz. Shout out to Wiz and the Gatekeeper. I think they're on today.
You can't see it.
I think they're on today. I said at
Oh, there you go. Okay.
let's be clear. Oh my God, behind the enemy lines on ISS Radio. Make sure y'all tune in from 5 to 7 every other Saturday. Y'all can check them out there. But right now it's about the Let's Be Clear radio show. You know what I'm saying, Nikki? What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here looking at you at the camera,
That's it.
trying to be warm. Cause it's cold as hell. You got fires on the west coast and freezing on the east coast.
See how quick the tables turn.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
it's always,
crazy.
a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, it's winter. It's supposed to be cold." Blah blah blah. But when you're not used to this kind of cold,
Yeah,
because
this is
we
a
haven't
different
had
kind of
this kind
cold.
of cold in a very long time, it's cold. It was.
It's,
Listen, I was so cold one day. I said, "You know what? I'm not coming back outside for nothing."
mm,
I didn't go back
it went
outside.
to
I
my
said,
bone.
the next time I go outside, I'll be going home. And I didn't even take the train home that night because I got off
Oh,
late and I was like, you know what? This is an Uber night.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to take an Uber home. And the crazy thing is that if I get on the train and I take an Uber, it's the same distance, like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'll be spending my little $15 when I can spend $2.90 and just get there. But yeah, that's it. Then they talking about that. The prices for the train is going up this
Train's
week.
gonna go up.
Yeah, I think in March.
I I know a lot of businesses gonna feel it downtown because nobody's gonna go there. Nobody want to take the train and nobody want to pay those prices. So
I mean, but then you're gonna have those people that don't have a choice. I mean, a lot of people are complaining about it, yes,
they're the
and they're trying to
tourists. Yeah,
find
the tourists are coming.
alternative ways to get around it. But they're not gonna have a choice. If you work down there, you're gonna either or. You're either gonna ride the subway or you're going to take that price. And
Yeah,
it's just that's the side. They want more people to ride the subway so they can get more money to fix the system. I get that part. But you're gonna have to clean up the like who wants to ride the subway? First of all, there's homeless people, there's bums, there's people begging for money,
and
there's
people
people
doing
sleeping on the
drugs on the
floor, there's people
platform,
smoking crack, there's people nodding, there's people doing all
having
kinds of
sex,
crazy shit, taking shits on the train, pissing on the train. There's rats, there's roaches, there's everything.
and
You're
people
gonna have to
coughing.
clean that up
Yeah.
because
Then you got
nobody's on
they still doing the no music and selling candy on the train for
every
the
day.
basketball team, huh?
No, they have the migrants on the train now with their kids
Oh,
in the back selling gum and cookies and candy and stuff like that. Yeah. Then they have those people. Well, I don't you see, I don't ride the two train. See the 2 and the 5 train and the 4 train are very critical in New York. There's the
mm,
other trains that are crazy. Not really the letter trains. The letter trains got it. They got its moments, but them numbers like
the
the
sixth
2,
grade.
the 6, and the 5, and the 4, and all of them trains. Them trains is kind of lethal.
Yeah, they crazy.
I listen. I discovered not too long ago that every bus that stops outside here where I live at goes all the way. There's one bus that goes all the way to the East Village.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
So
that
take the bus.
because I didn't take the
Yeah.
bus. But I noticed that I don't have to get on the train. I get on the train to go to work and come home. But if I need to
Mm-hmm.
go anywhere further downtown,
Take the
bingo,
bus.
the bus.
Yep.
If I got to
I'd
leave
rather
two
take the
hours in
bus
the
than the
morning,
train. Yeah.
and that way I don't have to worry about my music going off. I can listen to the music all the way downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's what I do now. It's
Mm-mm-mm.
starting to taste better now that the toothpaste is going away. So, by the way, guys, let's be clear. We'll be celebrating our 8th year on the airwaves come March 11th. However, March 15th, we'll be having our annual event at Easy Life up in the Bronx, 1300 Boston Road. We are currently looking for artists, artists.
All
It,
types of talents.
anything. We're looking for you guys to come and celebrate with us and hopefully make this a glorious event. 8 years on the airways. We pushed through a whole lot and we still here, so it's a celebration. So we're gonna definitely celebrate that day. Um, what else we got going on?
I think that's it.
That's it. We ain't got nothing else going on.
I don't think
We need
so.
to
We're
find
here
some
every
business.
Saturday.
Yeah, we also looking for DJs, all DJs that want to come and be a guest on our show. Y'all more than
Mhm.
welcome. Get in contact with myself or Nikki to come
Y'all
and
also
be a
looking to
guest.
interview people
Yes, we're looking at interview of your artists or if there's
about
anything
business.
that you want to talk about, you feel like you want to share on our platform, we're looking to interview you as well. So I don't know what else is going on there. You
Mm.
supposed to come back this week with some hot topics. What's going on?
Uh, I forgot.
How you gonna forget? We an hour
How
we an hour
is
in, and you ain't got
is
nothing.
is dating after 40 difficult?
We already know it is. Dating period. You ain't even got to be after. It ain't even got to be after 40. It can be after 21. Shit, the way these people out here nowadays is going, men with men, women with women, and they all together, and ever. Like, come on, it's all difficult. That's real. Like after 40, shit. After 30. And I noticed, that a lot of times, that I hear a lot of people complaining about dating because it doesn't make a difference how old or how young. There's just people out there just playing games. So,
Yeah,
and you have some people like we were talking earlier about the mature level of when you're gonna mature and stuff like that. There's some people that there's some women and there's some men that are mature because I have a couple of friends. Excuse me. I have a couple of friends that are my age or maybe even older than me who have younger husbands, and they've been with their husbands for years, and their
hmm
husbands are not out there in the streets. They, whatever they do, they do. I can't say what goes on behind closed doors because I don't know, but I do know that they've been married for years and they're still in a happy marriage. So when it comes to maturity, it's a mind thing.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset because there are so many people that are not mature enough. There's people that's older that's still not mature enough to settle down with just one person.
yeah.
Someone sent me this clip that I watched to decide. I think they sent it to me on Instagram. It was these two women having a dialogue, and one of the women was saying, "Never in the history of men, black men, and I want to say it said black men, but I don't want to discriminate. It might have said men, but no man was designed to be with just one woman. There's all even in slavery days they had more than one
Biblical.
woman.
Yeah.
So I guess that there's still some people that stuck in those eras that they don't feel like one woman is enough for them. So my thing is this: like, if that's the case, then why get married? Or
Because
why?
marriage is a money thing.
Yeah, but
Marriage isn't about, yeah.
is it really a money thing before you get married, or is it a money thing after you get married?
No, I'm
Because I
talking
hear a
about
lot
as
of
far as the
people.
government. That's I don't even think marriage is supposed to be should be a thing, to be honest with you.
So, because here's my thing: a lot of people get married, right? And they say whatever that famous word is cheaper to keep her because they don't want to pay alimony and all of that stuff. But if you know in your heart of hearts, because you probably cheated on her before y'all got married, so now you probably married her out of guilt. So now you're married out of guilt, but you're still cheating. But you won't get a divorce because you know if you get a divorce, she's going to take your money. So what sense does it make? That's my whole thing. Like, what
Yeah,
sense does it
marriage.
make to get married?
It's just a
If you,
contract.
absolutely. That's
But do you think like if people were truly honest at the beginning that the other person would be able to handle it?
it all depends on your maturity. How
Hmm.
mature you are to deal with situations. Not everybody can deal. Like,
So why
okay,
ask for
so
honesty if you can't handle it?
well, some people can't handle it. Some people shouldn't ask for it. But what I'm saying, like, when it comes to being honest with a person, right? You have to be truthful up front and let the person decide whether or not they're going to deal with that situation. Now, if you choose to deal with that situation and that person was
Definitely.
being honest, then you can't hold nothing against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to, whatever you find out later on down the line, you just got to deal with it. But if you actually like, if like, this is why I tell people the best thing to do is to let a person decide whether they want to be in a situation or not.
Or not.
Because
Mm-hmm.
if you're telling me that it's not like this, and then I find out later on that it is
It
like
is.
this, then now we got a problem. That's when I get offended.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know whether I want to deal with that situation or not. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
some people they figure that they'll lie saying that they're protecting you, but you're not really protecting me. You're protecting yourself
They're
because
being
you know that
selfish. Yeah.
absolutely.
Especially when it goes as deep as you dating someone who's married and never disclosed it. And then you find out later. Come on, man. A lot of shit.
A
That's
lot of stuff could have been avoided if you would have just been honest.
just said there, said something. And then the wife or the husband come in my face and I didn't know about it. And then what? You know what I mean? Or you tell me you don't have kids and come find out you got about six of them. You got a whole family across the town somewhere.
Got the whole Brady Bunch going on over
You
there.
know, you got a whole
Yeah,
family.
and that's why that's and then you have but then you have those people that lie within lies
Yep, yep.
because they're only going to tell you enough to make you think that everything is okay
Hmm.
and not disclosing information that is critical to the relationship is also a lie.
Mm, that
You
affects
know,
me. Yeah.
absolutely. If it's going to affect the relationship, then that means it's a lie. You should have
Lie,
told
yeah.
me what was going on, but then you have those people that don't because nobody wants to. Nobody wants to look like the bad guy. But you're already the
Or
bad
people
guy
want
if
to
you're married and you cheated.
or people want to get what they want. They
Yeah,
know if they
a lot of
tell you
people.
this, they're not gonna get what they want.
Yeah,
It's
it's all
crazy.
about it's all about having your cake, your pie, your ice cream, and eating it all together on one plate.
And some cheesecake too. I like cheesecake.
Yeah, so that's how it is. That's what life is about. Life is about people cheating, stealing, and manipulating to get what they want in life.
A doggy dog world.
Yeah, so you gotta do the same thing they do. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. Nah, I'm just joking. You can't do
That's
that.
gonna be some karma.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Although you may want to, you know what I'm saying? You hurt people. You ain't like, well, shit. They cheated. I'ma cheat.
but
I watch
are you
too.
cheating now? If you're in a relationship with a married person and you step out of that relationship, is that cheating? No, that's not cheating.
Yeah, because we're not married.
Absolutely, that's not cheating. That's not cheating. Even like I don't even think it's cheating. Like if you're like boyfriend and
Dating,
girlfriend. Yeah, how is that cheating?
exclusive,
There's no commitment. The only commitment that we have is that we're like there is no
boyfriend,
commitment.
girlfriend. Yeah, that we're
That
exclusive.
boyfriend and girlfriend. That means anybody, anything's open. The doors is open. I might not like you next week. I might like him next week.
White like
So
somebody else. Yes.
absolutely, I don't want to like you no more. So is it really cheating? I don't. I mean, I think it's cheating when you're married. I don't think it's cheating when you're just in a relationship with somebody. I don't.
Hmm.
I could be wrong. If anybody out there feel that I don't know what I'm talking about, please enlighten me because I don't think it's cheating. Let me see who's on. There's a couple people over here on Facebook. Let me put my readers on. I see Melanie is out there watching. Taisha, Nicole, what you doing watching me? You supposed to be going to the movies today. Who else was there? Christina was there. Taisha, my cousin Taisha was there. I don't know. Y'all still there? Well, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. If I don't know what I'm talking about, please correct me, okay? I need y'all to correct me if I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just feel like that's just a part of life.
But what exactly constitutes cheating? Like is cheating saying, because some people say like you don't own people. Like we don't like if we're dating, I can't, I don't own your life. You do whatever you want to do regardless if we married or not. So if that's the case, if you decide to be with somebody else, is it cheating or is it lying? Am I lying to you? It's a
No, but
problem? Is it the
if y'all
lie that's the problem?
if you have that open relationship and that conversation in the beginning of the relationship where we're
You know
here,
where it
but
stands.
yeah, it's different when you let a person know what it is in the beginning because you can't just say, oh well, we're in an exclusive relationship and then you go outside the relationship and you cheat or
So it's
whatever
lying.
you
It's
want to
more of
call
the
it.
lying than anything.
Yeah. So it's more, it's to me it's better to have that open dialogue when you first get into a relationship with somebody.
Hmm.
Letting them know what you expect, what you want from the relationship.
Or if
If you
things
come,
change, like even let's
absolutely
say that
good.
at the beginning you wanted to be exclusive, and then after a while you like, you know what, I really want to see other people. Have that conversation before
Yeah,
you actually step out.
yeah. I mean, some people don't do that because some people are mature enough to say, you know what? Okay, if that's what you want to do, then I'm gonna go ahead over here. I'm gonna
And
go
do
mind my
me.
business over here. But some
Hmm.
people don't want that, so they won't
Hmm.
tell you that they're doing that because they want you and the other person for that just in case moment. Just in case over there don't work out for them, then
Hmm.
you are still there, stuck in limbo, waiting for them to just come on back home because that's
And
what
they
they
can't handle it coming from you either.
know.
They can't handle you seeing somebody else, or you fall in love with somebody else, or you. So
Because they're the only
that's
ones that
another
can
thing.
do that.
Yep, that's crazy, but that's life.
Yeah,
That's life.
absolutely. So who else is out there? Barbara. Barbara, what you doing over there?
Hey, Barbara.
What y'all doing over there? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Y'all just watching. Y'all Facebook stalkers watching.
They cold.
Anyway, they ain't cold. They in the house. Ain't nobody outside. Ain't nobody outside. I don't know. This thing always pop up on my computer. I probably need to do something else with this laptop because I don't want it to crash it. Not that it's gonna crash and burn, but just a
What?
flash.
The Facebook Live?
No, my laptop.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, it's just crazy how people manipulate and lie and stuff in relationships and claim that they love them or that they're in love with them. Can you cheat and still be in love with someone?
Um,
Does that go hand in hand?
yeah, because a lot of liars and cheaters love. They love what
It
they
doesn't
have
have
with
anything
you.
to do with the other person.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's just it's a selfish act, I believe. Yeah, I believe that is a selfish act because you have some people that might genuinely love you, but they can't help but cheat because
See
that's what
other
it is.
people, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's the difference between them and us. Some people are not mature enough to I don't know. But yeah, I believe that, and that's just like when they say, "Can a man be in love with two women at the same time?" I believe it. I believe so. Just
You
like
might
a
love
woman
them
can
in
be in
different
love.
ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a woman can be in love with two men at the same
At
time.
the same time.
But
Yeah.
you love this one for what that is, and you love that one for what this is, and that's just how it is. But I don't even understand how that happens, but it does. It
I
happens.
think I think I was reading so I think Michael Baisden that's saying that that people feel like, oh, like let's say you single and you just messing around with different people, right? You having sex this one, that one, whatever, you just having fun. There's no exclusiveness or nothing, right?
Mm.
And they said that no matter what you say about I could just have sex and not fall in love and or have emotions, that's not really true because sex is a connection regardless. There's some kind of ties to that person that eventually somebody's going to catch feelings somewhere, some kind of how. It might not be strong feelings, but it's going to be something. Do you agree with
Sometimes,
that? Do you
sometimes, no, I don't agree with that
soul ties and
because
stuff like that?
they have people, they have some people that sleep with different people, two, three, four different peoples. They have men and women that sleep with multiple people. So you mean to tell me you have feelings for all of those? If you sleeping with five different dudes, you gonna have feelings for all five of them?
That who
Impossible.
knows? I think you have some type
Impossible.
of tie towards
You
them,
don't have no
some type
tie.
of
You might have
connection.
a chemistry. Like you might
Yeah,
like the way they physically touch you or something like that. But I don't think you can catch feelings. Like who? That's somebody to me that's heartless. Like you don't have a heart. That you can sleep with five different women at one time
and don't have feelings for neither
and
one
don't
of
have.
them.
Yeah, you don't have feelings for them. That to me that statement don't make sense. I don't. I mean, let me not say it's impossible, but the likelihood of that being possible, I don't think so. I don't think a man or a woman can sleep with five different people within a week's time and have feelings for each and every one of them. That's some narcissistic shit. That's narcissistic to the 15th power. You can't have what kind of feelings are you gonna have for these people?
I didn't say in a week's time.
No, but even over like you can like if you're a person that you're open to dating or you just having fun or whatever. And there's five guys that you're dating five different guys, and you're having sexual intercourse with five different guys. You mean to tell me you have feelings for all five of them?
I don't know. I don't. I never. I was.
Try it and then get back to me.
Okay.
No, I
He
don't
was
think
just
that's
talking about.
possible.
He was talking about soul ties and stuff like that. Like people still don't realize that having sex there is some kind of connection, regardless of how you want to put it.
I don't even want to think about the connection that I was
I
told that
be
I had.
I want that connection to unconnect.
You know what I'm saying? That connection that I slept with you, who slept with her, who slept with him, who slept with
Yeah,
them. Nah, we good. I don't need to know all of that. Like that's why when we always have notice that we never have the conversation of the body count because we don't really care about your body count. I don't care. I don't need to know how many people you slept with because that's none of my business. I want to know my question to you is how many people are you sleeping with now?
now. Uh-huh.
Not in the past. Now, if you sleeping with four or five different people now, and I was included in that four or five, now you got three or four
Yeah.
because I'm not
Not
sleeping with
just
you.
sleeping with you. Yeah.
And I know for a fact that you are. Then we can't do that.
Yeah, nah.
You're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. So
Because I personally do believe in energy. I do believe that
yeah,
if you are having
you know,
sex with other people, their energy is transferred into me. It's just a whole bunch. I believe in that. I believe in that. And then you
yeah.
wonder why you acted a fool. It's because you got all these different
You,
personalities in you.
you got all kinds of personalities because you know what I noticed that people who do sleep with multiple partners, they're not happy.
Mm-mm. You're not at peace. Yeah.
They're not at peace. So that, that that negative energy jumps onto you. That's why you always arguing about something. What do you argue?
Yeah.
You have no reason to argue with me because we're not really in a relationship. We're just,
Mm-hmm.
regularly seeing each other. But you always got an attitude. Why do you always
Yep.
got an attitude? If
Because
I
of all them
call you
damn
or if I
people.
don't call you, you got an attitude.
You wondered if I'm with so and so. You wonder if I'm messing with this
Absolutely.
one. It's
That's
cause there's too
that's
much energy going on.
yeah.
You notice when you finally not with someone and you stay by yourself for a while, eventually you start to calm down. You got more
Absolutely.
clarity.
Everything.
It's like,
Everything's everything's starting to make sense.
yeah, everything's clear now. You can see things. You know,
Absolutely.
but people that's why I asked because I do believe in the transference of energy
Hmm.
when we have sex. I do.
Yeah, I mean that that sexual spirit is something deep.
Yeah, it is
But
very
I
deep.
don't think I don't think that makes a difference on whether I care about you or not, just
That
because I'm
okay, yeah.
thinking with you. Because
But I do,
some
yeah, that
people
part, yeah.
some people like to have sex. You know what I'm saying? They'll sex
Mm-hmm.
with anybody. They have people that have sex with dogs and horses
Ugh.
because that make
So
them
that's
want
why
to
they be like,
live.
whenever they.
You
That's why I
stupid.
like wearing wigs.
you you said you had sex with a horse in your previous lifetime.
That's why I like wearing wigs.
Yeah,
You're
so
stupid. All
yeah,
my courses
that's
now.
the crazy. That's the crazy part of life.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
because you have to think about stuff like that. That's why I don't care about your body count. I don't need to know. That's not on need to know basis. And
Like
some
you said,
people
it's
like
what you doing right now.
yeah, and the crazy thing is that you hear a lot of people, oh yeah, I wonder what her body count is, and they ask you questions, how many people you slept with. Why is that important?
Cause you know what? You ask for a body count, whatever, or you don't. Let's say you don't ask for a body count. We get together. I could start having body counts when we get together, and you don't
And
even know about it.
absolutely.
So
And
it
not
don't even
only that,
matter.
but I don't think people be totally honest about it anyway.
No, no.
So somebody can tell you, oh, I only slept with 5 dudes in my entire life. No, it was 500.
Because they didn't count that one night stand, and they count that
They ain't
threesome,
count
they count
that.
that
Yeah,
train.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you're never gonna get a correct answer out of anybody about that.
Mm,
I mean, that who needs to know that? That's what I say.
mm.
I don't need to know that.
Okay, I got a hot topic. Okay, that I seen, and I don't know. I see her face. She's on one of those reality shows too. But I think she's a coach, and she said that if you're dating, she was specifically talking to women that if you're dating a man and y'all decide y'all want to have sex, don't have sex in your house. Go to his house because if he doesn't take you to his house to have sex, then what's going on in his house? I guess like he might have a family, he might be married, he might have this and the third. And a lot of people in the comments said that don't make sense because even if he takes you to your house, he still could be married. He still could be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter if he takes you to your house to see your house or meet whoever's there. You know what I'm saying? Because he could still be lying or she could still be lying.
Mm.
Do you think that you should go to their house or see their house at the beginning of a relationship?
Okay, so here's the thing with that, right? If you're dating somebody that's not in a relationship, there shouldn't be there shouldn't be a question on whether you're going to take me to your house or not. That should be automatic. So I agree that yes, I'm not talking about for sex purposes or whatever because
Okay, yeah,
I
just
would
a
rather,
regular
yeah, I would rather, be somewhere where I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
when it
Because
comes to sex.
I may not be comfortable having sex in your house because I don't know who was laying there last night. At least at my house, I know it was just me. Like you
Or a
don't know
hotel or
neither.
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? It's vice versa. You don't know who was in that bed last night. But I would feel comfortable more in my house when it comes out because I can get up, I can go take a shower, I know where everything is. That's just how I feel about it. But if you're dating a man and you never get to go to his house for nothing, then he is
Mhm.
hiding something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be that should be an automatic thing. You don't just come to my house. You
Mhm.
want to come to my house? We eating, we doing everything at my house, but I don't even know if you even got an apartment or a
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because like some people said, even if he did bring you to the house, whether it's sex or just to come hang out, after a while y'all be dating just to hang out. There's married people who bring people to their house, and you still don't know because they hide everything or whatever. So people could hide that as well, and you still wouldn't know. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
people will
crazy
watch it
how the
from the
links that
TV.
people go through when you could just be real, be like, "Yo, I'm married. You down with that?" No, I ain't. Yeah, it is
I
what it is.
mean,
They
even
even
if you
got
know,
websites for
they're
people
gonna
like
find
that.
somebody. They're gonna find somebody that's down with
Who's
it.
down with
So
it? Yeah.
you ain't gotta press for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so find somebody who is down with it. They even got websites, I think, of people who's married who want to hook up with other people and stuff. So, yo, this world crazy. That's all I gotta say.
So let me ask you a question, right? Say you're dating a married man, right?
That you know he's married.
That you know collectively know
Okay.
that he's married. You know all the situation or whatever, and he asks you to have a threesome with him and his wife. You
You
still
saw our
him.
face. I'm sorry.
You. I was getting ready to say tap tap is the screen there. You
Yeah, that
still
I'm
there?
free. Wait a minute. So I know he's married,
Yeah, and
right?
y'all
His
been
wife
dating.
know about
Y'all
me.
been together for 5 years. His
His
wife
wife know
knows
about
about
me.
you. Yes.
Oh, so we know each other.
Y'all in laws.
We all cool like that.
Yeah.
We in-laws.
Yeah, y'all.
That's
Yeah,
my brother's
that's
wife.
your wife-in-law.
Oh, we sister wives. You mean? Okay.
Yeah, wife-in-law. That too. Sister wives.
Oh, if I'm down with that type of stuff with threesomes, yeah. If she know me, we know what the situation is. Yeah, but if we don't know what the situation is, no, I'm
Mm.
not. If we sister
I
wives, then
don't
why
even think
not? Is
I
she
don't
help?
even
Are
think
we
of that
helping each
way.
other with the bills?
Y'all might as well just all move in together, right?
Yeah, we may as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about those type of situations? Let's
Yeah, I'm
let's
not
not
with it.
say let's not say it's three. Let's say it's four people. It's two men. It's two women. We all could. You know what I'm saying? We all get a piece of the pie, and we all live together, and we
No, I'm
all
with
pay
it.
parts of the bills, and we all take parts of
No,
the thing and take
I
care of
think
the
I'm a
kids.
pass. I'll
With the
pass.
way the rent is, no.
Nah, I'm gonna have to pass. I don't want no parts of that one. That shit crazy. Because I
A lot of
like
people say
me.
that I'd rather know than because people would have other people on the side anyway without you knowing. So why not be in a relationship where you know that they messing with somebody, that they
I
got
mean,
another
yeah.
person?
I mean, if you're gonna look at it that way, but I'm not trying to look at it that way. I'll be
Not
like,
trying to
I'm
hear
good.
that. Yeah,
No, I'm good.
I
We
think
ain't
I'm
gonna be
too
into that.
emotional for that.
That's what they call. What do you call them?
Poly
Somebody.
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
poly.
poly.
There's a group that they have these events on. I follow them on Instagram.
You said
Yeah,
they
they
have
do events.
events.
Yeah, they be having events where they go and they have sleep-offs and stuff like that. It's a big thing that they
Talking
do
about
down in
that thing in
Texas.
Jamaica.
No, it's a group that they all into the poly life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you to send me the link, but oh, okay.
No, if I find it because I haven't seen anything because I don't like I follow them on Instagram. The Porter is it called the Porter family or something like that? I guess it's a group
Oh,
of men that has all of these women that they all live together and everybody's cool with one another. But
okay.
not
Yeah,
cool
some
with
of
it.
them do work.
Yeah.
Some of them do work, but I think that everybody gotta get along. Like everybody gotta mesh well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You if you have even one person who don't get along with somebody, it's gonna be friction. It's gonna be something. It's not gonna be happy. So
But they seem like, I mean, whatever works for you because they seem like they be having, like they had this event, I want to say last year in Texas. I mean, it's like a big to do thing. It's a
and
whole
it's like
like, yeah, and then
different relationships, all of them together,
they
it
have some women
hanging out.
that won't sleep with men unless they're married.
Oh. See what I'm talking about? Told you they had groups. So
Yeah,
why
they
why
do.
the
It's
why they
called. I
can't just
forgot the
go
name.
there?
I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna send it to you. But and
Okay.
they have some men that won't sleep with women unless they marry. Like everybody, they just all be sleeping together. I'm not.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Oh,
send
okay.
it when we get
Are
off.
there rules and regulations?
There is none.
Oh wow. So they
They
just
just
crossing
what
all
they're
types of
doing. So,
boundaries.
yep.
I'm
But
still
it's accepted. They have to accept it. I mean, being
yeah,
a part of that group is
it
accepting whatever happens, and that's what
it
they
is
do.
what it is.
Yeah. But I mean,
So I
yeah,
think I'd rather do
there was this
hedonism.
one. She was a well-off lady too. Nice looking sister.
Uh-huh.
Did
Oh,
not
they all
sleep with.
black too?
There's a lot of them. There's a whole black caucus of them.
Oh wow. That
Yes.
cost.
She would not. She would sleep with the man and the woman. She had to sleep with both of them. She can't just sleep with the man without sleeping with his wife.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you.
So it's all about sex?
Well, they in relationships. These
So what I'm trying to figure out is these events is are these sex events or are these events to find people to get into a relationship with? Do, 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 do,
I'm
do,
sorry, somebody's texting me. I'm trying to.
do, do, do. What they say?
No, that's something else.
Oh, something else. Do, 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 do.
So what
Yeah, I
was the
just want
question?
to
I'm
know.
sorry.
No, I said these events, are they sex events or are they events to find
They're
people
like
to
a
get into
whole
the
weekend type
relationship
of
with?
thing where they do everything. They have parties. They have they. It's like a big barbecue. It's like they all get
It's
together.
just
And
hanging out.
yes,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. I forgot the. It's called them polyamorous, something like
Yeah, okay.
that. Excuse me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I gotta find it. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I'll send you the name of the group or the guy. And this guy, he married to two women, and they all
What?
live together.
He
Yeah.
legally married to two women?
Well, you can't be legally married. It's not
Yeah.
legal in the United States, so that's not that's not gonna happen.
So he's with two women. Okay.
Yeah. But I guess in their whatever their culture or whatever their thing
They
is,
married. Yeah.
that's like the Muslims. Like they get
Yeah.
married, they have three wives, but that's not legal in the United States. So
Yeah.
their marriages are through Islamic. They're Islamic
Hmm.
marriages, they're not like here.
Yeah. But if you find a group that's women who's willing to date men with
Stop
money,
laughing. You're scaring me.
oh, with
You
men with
said
money,
you looking to date somebody with money?
yeah.
Well, if I
Yeah.
find a group, I'll join first, and then I'll let you know.
No, you join
Then
together at the same time. Don't
like somebody that don't mind spending money, that giving
Yeah,
away
they don't mind
$50.
spending money, taking
Like
care of
you
me,
ain't gotta
flossing.
ask for a couple of dollars, you know.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah,
just
so
just like to spend money. Take care of me.
I like to travel and go places.
Yeah,
Not
stuff
be
like
holding
that.
down, you know. It's not really all about your money. It's about how you spend it.
Mm.
You don't gotta give me your money. You can just spend it on us having a good time.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though a couple of dollars ain't gonna hurt, but if
Yeah,
you
they go hurt.
go out and do things and
Yeah,
and
he
not
always
always
front the
spend
bill.
my
Yeah.
money, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with paying sometime as well, but most of the time you want to pay, then I'm gonna let you pay.
Yes.
That's
Well, I
it.
want the one that want to pay most of the time. I'm tired.
Yeah, well,
Lord knows I'm tired. Shit.
who's over there?
Nobody
Hmm?
said nothing yet.
Nope, ain't nobody talking to me over here. They ain't got nothing to say. So I don't know. Let me see.
January 20th is the inauguration.
Yeah, sad, right? That's even
Yeah.
happening.
On Martin Luther King Day, right?
That's sad. Well, actually, that's Martin Luther King's birthday is the 15th.
15th. Yeah, but that's what I
Yeah,
said. Day.
that's crazy. Right? So yeah, I don't know. It's too
You got on
silent
your
over here.
glasses?
No, I don't need them on right now. For
15th.
what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
that's what I said. Day. What the?
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, what else you got for me?
I don't know. I'm just wondering how I could find that group.
You don't want to be a part of that group.
Not
Let me
that
see.
group. I said the men that got money group.
Let me see if I can find the Porter family. I think that's what they were called. Let me put my glasses on. Porter
Yeah,
family.
I can't. I don't think I could be in a poly relate. I don't know. I'm too emotional. And you spend more time with I'm trying to think of a name.
Polyamorous.
With Maria, you spend more time with her. Now I'm mad. It's too much. The Porter family. They got kids.
I want to say so.
So who take care of the kids? They take turns.
I don't know. I don't remember how they did that. Porter.
Is it the guy that looked like he got dreads or something like that? No, it's somebody else.
Hold on. I'm trying to find them.
You can send it to me after.
It's called Polypazuma. It's a
Holly
big event
Kazuma.
that they have every year. They have a ball. They have a barbecue.
Damn.
Yeah. Let me see how I can send this to you. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just crazy. They be they be getting it in.
I,
They be having a
I
whole
bet.
shit show. Yeah. So that's I ain't with that though. But I did say, you know what? Because when I was following, like when I first when I first got on Instagram, that was one of the things one of the videos that used to come up. I think it. You know where I think I got it from? Major Hype.
Oh, okay.
Because I was looking at one of his lives and they had these people up there and he was talking about it. So that's where I got it from Major Hype.
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting. So I was like, oh, okay, well, But I was like, I wouldn't mind going to one of the events
Uh-huh.
because then you get to see what kind of lifestyle these people live. But I don't know. They have a whole big thing. Like I said, I sent it to you on Instagram. You can go and follow them, and then you'll see what they got going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It would be nice to go to an event, but I don't want to be approached.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta read the rules and regulations and see what happens.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
absolutely.
if they say
Because
you gotta
if
participate, then hey,
then I'm good. I don't need to go because I'm not gonna.
yeah.
I would participate in watching, but not by physical acts. You know.
Well, mm,
I mean, whatever makes your boat float, Nikki.
hey, because I'm
If you want
still
to
the
participate,
part of me is
you
still
participate.
interested in the hedonism. So I that's a
Well,
whole different
hedonism
thing. I don't
is
have to get into a relationship with nobody in that.
well, in
I
hedonism, you don't have to. You could
have to
just
be, yeah. I could just go there and have fun.
yeah, you could just walk around naked and watch naked people. You don't have to interact.
You don't, yeah, you don't have to do it either. And then you can if you want to, but you don't have to be in no relationship with nobody either.
No,
So
but
yeah,
but I don't know if theirs is based on all relationships because sometimes, like I heard them say, there's certain women that won't sleep with other men or women unless they are in a relationship. But
that's the
I don't
married.
know if everybody that have interactions within this group are all married or not.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
lady that said she would only have relationships with married couple, she's not married.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it works. I'm
That's
confused.
complicated.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um,
But what I do want to know is, okay, let's say the person who wants to only be with a married person, right? Does with the married person, does both of them know? Does the wife and the husband know? Are they there together? Or is it just a married person there and
no,
the
the poly thing, they all together. Everybody's
oh, that's
together.
poly. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
got you. Okay. They just
yeah,
got people who searching for people that's married and that's what
yeah.
okay,
But
got
they
you. All
want
right.
to have relationships with married couples.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Yep. So
Mm-mm.
I told you to stop rocking. Now look at me rocking back and forth.
Aha.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what
Yeah,
else
I
to
don't have
talk
nothing else.
about.
Yeah, like we said, what you said, March 18th,
March 15th.
March 15th.
Yeah.
We're looking for artists, looking for artists. Hit us up.
It's gonna be an artist showcasing. So if you guys want to be a part of it, hit us up. Let us know what's going
Mm-hmm.
on with you, and we will
And if you
definitely put you on the card.
mm-hmm. And if you want to be interviewed or want to be a guest DJ, hit us up. You don't have to be here in person. We send you the link. You could do it online.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit up a couple of our people and see if they want to come join us on the
Okay.
live. I said I was gonna hit them up outside before, anybody else come through.
Okay.
So that's what we'll be doing. I'll be doing that this week and see if we can set up something for next week's show. That way
Okay.
we can showcase. I don't know, maybe our girl Shorty,
Okay.
you can hit her up and see if she wants to come on. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna hit up the rest of the guys and see what's good with them. So we can make it
All right,
happen, so we can
Tony.
make it so interesting.
Tony,
So
we gotta call him because he was supposed to come on before.
yeah, what happened to them?
So we gotta contact him. I also want to give a birthday shout out to my ex dog Kobe, January 7th. He's with DJ
Oh,
Big
Kobe's
Time now.
birthday. Hey, Kobe. Yeah. All right. Well, since there ain't nothing else to talk about, ain't no need in us being here still and
Yes,
silent, wasting
yep.
airtime. So
Plus I'm hungry. So
we'll catch we'll catch y'all next weekend. Hopefully we'll have better contact for y'all. And make
Okay.
sure y'all always tune in. Contact. I said contact, same thing. Um, yeah, we'll have more to talk about next week because we'll touch bases with each other this week and get a delicious hot topic for you guys. You know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave y'all with a thought, and then we'll talk about it next week because I'm not gonna talk about it today. As a matter of fact, nah, I'll keep you in suspense. I got something good for y'all next week, and
Okay.
we'll talk about it next week. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Remember to stay warm and stay safe. And we'll catch y'all on the airwaves next Saturday, 12 o'clock.